Kevin, Christian, coming at ya, and we are here.
We are here.
And we are drinking some beer.
We're drinking some beers, and we're continuing with some of the pumpkin beers that we've been doing.
Hails to the yeah.
And oh yes.
Oh yes.
We've got another Imperial pumpkin.
Dun dun dun.
There it is, folks.
Uinta.
This is by Uinta. That's how we pronounce it. I pronounce it. It's the Oak Jacked Imperial Pumpkin.
Yeah. That brewery was named like the east-west most hills of the I don't know. I read something about it. But it's after a mountain range. That's all you need to know.
So, at anyway, this is a 10.31 ABV.
ABZ.
ABZV. I'll just call it 10.3. And, of course, it's brewed in, it's 6 months in bourbon oak barrels. Now, it's funny, they just say oak barrels, but then if you read through the site's own description, they'll tell you that it has bourbon flavors from the oak.
Their own one. They've got it all stained and everything.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty badass.
So you know they were bourbon oak barrels. And and it's a limited release. It's part of the Crooked line of beers from Uinta. Yeah. Very limited release. Only 850 cases were produced. So,
here goes. We're gonna hit the dog.
uh-oh. Here, this is for you to open.
Right.
Another one of these.
Holy smokes. Here we go. Watch out. Hernia.
And it's such a little pop after all that. That was,
what the hell was that?
Like, kaboom!
Yeah, well. Holy smokes.
All right, do you have the strength to pour left?
I don't know. I'm thirsty though.
Yes.
Worked up an appetite. Nonetheless, I'll probably get hit later for that comment.
So we're gonna leave a little bit of room for a nice swirl and stuff, and then we'll get back to. No, you can give me a little more than that, though. Yeah. That's great.
The man's thirsty. The man is thirsty.
I want to be able to get everything going on it, but yeah,
Woo, I smell
while he's pouring, I'm gonna give you. We got some lights around here, so you should be able to see that pretty well. This is a ruddy reddish brown color is what I'm gonna call this.
What am I thinking? Like a light bourbon.
Yeah,
or something.
just a little more red though. So and you know, not surprisingly, it's an Imperial. So we've got very little head on this, and we're gonna swirl. It's gonna build. We're gonna get to half a head by swirling on this.
I think a one finger I got there.
So yeah, a little bit of lacing coming
down
the sides.
I got tiny fingers, so.
All right, I'll get a nose on this.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, I got a little oak, a little vanilla,
A little spice.
a little spice.
Yeah, this you smell the pumpkin. This is more of a, I want to call this, to me anyway, I'm getting more like a cooked pumpkin or a cooked squash.
Cooked pumpkin, yes.
Yeah, a cooked pumpkin with some spice.
But the cool thing is this one's more of a cooked pumpkin. Last time we had one, it smelled like pumpkin puree. So it's like, it's different.
Yeah, this is very much more like a, you put it in the oven, you baked it for an hour and a half, split in half.
We know this stuff,
yeah, we
okay?
know this stuff. So
we cook at our house.
Yeah, this is very much cooked. In fact, this is
I
almost
know
like you cooked it 2 hours.
I cook,
you
but I cook. I can cook some mean food.
It's like a 2-hour cook, actually, where you've got a lot of the juices to run, and it's a more solid pumpkin.
Oh, definitely got some nutmeg in that one.
Yeah, yeah. So did I. Got more cinnamon and nutmeg off that.
I like the cinnamon.
Yeah, this is a nice mix on this aroma.
I was expecting more of a bourbon smell. I thought I was getting that earlier.
Yeah,
coming straight
but
out the
I
bottle.
think it's there. It's blending with the cinnamon because it's a unique cinnamony flavor or scent. So, well,
oh, that smells good. I could drink that. I think I am gonna drink that.
I think we shall. Cheers. Oh. 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 He's considering.
So here's what I don't get. I heard in some of the reviews, people did not taste as much pumpkin as they thought they would. Does this not taste like a freaking real cooked pumpkin to you?
This has more pumpkin flavor than I've had out of just about any
This one has
beer.
a huge amount of pumpkin, and it tastes like
Huge.
cooked pumpkin.
Cooked pumpkin.
Cooked pumpkin. Maybe people haven't had cooked pumpkin in their life because they only know what a puree pumpkin out of a can is that's already spiced. But this tastes like real cooked pumpkin.
I nailed it when I described it. This is where you've split a pumpkin in half, you've cooked it in the oven, but you cooked it long. So you got a little bit of that brown on the edges going on there. And so it's a deep cooked pumpkin. It's rich.
We're going to have to get the barefoot Contessa in here to finalize this verdict, but I'm pretty sure that's what we got.
It's exciting me to make pies again this year. Wow. Now,
I know.
on top of it, the spices are really nice. Now,
well, I'm getting the oakiness.
Oh, yeah.
The vanilla. Definitely getting some of that rum or that bourbon to it.
Yeah.
I keep saying rum, but it's bourbon. We're getting the bourbon to it.
we might be adding some. We might have to make 3 pies this year. Regular one with some rum, and one with some bourbon. Because, wow.
I also think that we're going to have to see if we can find another one of this and cellar it. Because this might be like the rumkin.
This could
Or you
maybe
might have
sell
to
her
cellar
nice.
it.
We might have to put one, set one out, set one down. Well, okay, so folks, yeah, I think we pretty much nailed it, but we'll do a quick review on this. We're getting like very much I'm not gonna call it fresh pumpkin. I'm gonna call it cooked pumpkin.
Cooked pumpkin.
And you get the oak and the vanilla component, which is really cool because it mixes really nice with the cinnamon and nutmeg flavors, possibly some clove, but it mixes really nice with them. Kind of a yammy flavor, if you will. I mean, it's very much like when you think of yam with brown sugar and butter.
Well, it's a cooked
so
squash.
You get that oak component.
Well, you definitely get some of the caramel notes in this mixed with the pumpkin. So, I mean, they obviously used a good mixture of malts that brought out the caramel notes.
But this is but not overspiced, but a very rich pumpkin pie. Very rich.
But the cool thing is this it's got more of a vanilla and oak taste to it than the caramel notes, which is maybe why people have been confused about it, because a lot of people, don't eat cooked pumpkin that often, I would think.
And the caramel malts, along with those cinnamon, are really blending in with that oak vanilla component. They're
really good.
But they're blending, and you can tell to create this really unique, rich flavor.
Now,
for me at the end, I think I'm getting an alcohol taste. I'm getting bourbon at the end. I think we've done enough of this that we could probably review this beer and or come up with some numbers so that we can go and enjoy the rest. And I'm going to.
Oh, we're going to.
Well, we've been really fortunate this year to get, I think, some of the better pumpkin ales that I'm aware of. There are 2 others out there that are talked about and have been requested by people that we get. I'm hoping that they'll come in. But wow, this is another very, very impressive beer. I'm ready to rate this easily. This is fantastic. This is on my book. Granted, I guess it's an Imperial pumpkin. There aren't many, but
Imperial.
I kind of go with pumpkins to a degree together. But this, I got to go, it's right in that world-class level. I'm loving this. This is a 96 for me.
I'm pretty close to you. It's in the fantastically great level. So I'm going to give this a 94. It is a really good Imperial pumpkin. I like it.
And you might think that I just love pumpkin ales. That's just really not true.
No.
They're actually, in the past,
like them more.
There were very few pumpkin ales I ever liked. But wow, some of these.
No, I like pumpkin ales more than that.
I like Imperials. But
yeah, that's what it is.
Overall, wow. because of the bourbon barrel aging, I really think that's a major factor in this beer.
That's doing it right there.
This is just pushing this into Kevin's overall echelon of life. I'm giving this a 93 for my overall rating.
Yeah, I mean, this beer. Well. Oh my. Flavor-wise, quality, I'm gonna stick it right at 90. I really can't throw it down into the 80s. I was debating it, but the fact is they did such a great job brewing this, and they were able to make a unique beer compared to other pumpkin ales, which is awesome. And it's 10.9 or 10.31%. Who wouldn't like a beer at 10.31%?
Yeah, there are a few other pumpkin ales that overall I give higher, but wow, I tell you what, I don't know. This is my second or third favorite pumpkin beer right here already. I can tell you right now. This is just absolutely wonderful. So here it is once again, Clement's home brew. But again, we are rating beers of the nation and the world, saying
definitely so.
Cheers.
Oh, yes. Here.
Catch you.
Two fantastic beers.
Catch you next time.